The amount of likes on this video will be the green percentage of your jump shot. That simple. Leave a like.
I got digital dash, came right with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned out the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitches say. I got digital dash, came right with a op. I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I have in the bins and pull up.
Yo, what's the YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back in the yet another video today. I'm coming to you guys with a build video for NBA 2K22 Next Gen. Yes, you did hear it right, for Next Gen only. I'm gonna be doing a couple tests for the next couple 1 or 2 weeks, giving y'all boys a next gen build, a current gen build, and we're gonna see which ones y'all messing with more. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna be doing this the whole year, giving y'all next gen and current gen videos. I didn't plan on doing them all in the same video for the entire year, so yeah, that is true. But I might actually put one of these on the back of it because the views on 2K22 been looking a little crazy, and we got to get this joint right. But yeah, today I got y'all boys with the best small 4 build, and I was in the lab yesterday just trying to figure out another build for me to make, and I found something crazy. So yeah, I want to be showing you guys exactly how to make it. The name crazy, the badges crazy, the attributes crazy. You're gonna be able to do everything on this build that you want to be able to do in the game. So yeah, without further ado, if you haven't already, smash break and destroy the like button. Hit that sub button if you're new. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's hop straight into it. Alright, so first things first, let's go over the badges. So first badge we're gonna go over is blinders. We're gonna go over both definitions and how it works in game. So blinders, jump shots taken with the defender closing out in the peripheral vision will suffer a lower penalty. So when it comes to blinders, on the regular it says becomes unfazed by defenders from the side. Now this is on current gen and next gen. The contest system being as wild as it is, blinders is a big reason why. Even last year on next gen when they first introduced it, it was a very, very overpowered badge. Even with all the overpowered takeover badges, this probably still was the most overpowered like shooting badge in the game. This badge pretty much makes it to where people have to jump at you every time, or just pretty much get a straight up contest in your face every single time, and they can't come from the side in any way. They have to come from straight in front of you, perfectly straight in front of you, the higher tier this badge is on, making it very, very hard to get contests. Now, one thing that makes this badge even more overpowered, you put it alongside badges like Deadeye. You put it alongside badges like Mixed Match Expert, and it becomes even more overpowered. But even if you don't have Mixed Match Expert and you're a lot taller, it becomes even more overpowered. So it's a lot of things that come into play with a badge like blinders when it comes to pretty much how hard it is already to get contested in the game. You put a badge like this alongside it, it becomes even more that broken. Alright, so when it comes to blinders, another thing is when it comes to the contest. The contest has kind of been changed this year on how it works. So you got wide open where you're pretty much going to make regardless. Now, if you have a lower three-pointer, you're going to have to time that really well and get greens a lot more times than other builds. But as long as you time it well, you're pretty much going to get an easier green open, which is not going to be a percentage anymore. That's just going to say open. That's going to be pretty simple to green or hit shots on too. Blinders can help you get way more opens, way more wide opens. That is very important to do in this game. And also, what blinders is very overpowered for is getting a lot more lightlies. Then what some shots that should be heavilies will start to be lightlies and very low contest lightlies. And those are extremely easy to green, and that can be really frustrating for the defense for you to be able to green a crazy array or a crazy amount of shots, even with them playing as good a defense as they possibly can with blinders. So yeah. Alright, and for a sniper, jump shots taken with slightly early, slightly late timing will receive a boost, while early or late shots will receive a bigger penalty. Now, when it comes to this badge, I'm gonna be real with you. Sniper, off the rip, I thought this was the most broken badge in the game because it does so many things. Now, I don't even think a lot of people understand how overpowered this badge really is. Now, it does help you hit more whites, But I've seen a lot people more than ever shoot early and late. So if you shooting early and late, this might not be the craziest badge for you. But for me personally, I don't really want to shoot that, even with how crazy I've been lagging lately with the latency, delay, all that. So with that being said, if you're wide open, even without this badge, you're gonna hit every time. Like it's like a 90% chance, especially on current gen. On next gen, you might hit a little bit less, but you're still gonna hit at a crazy percentage. And the higher your 3-point rating is, the more you're gonna hit whites. You put this badge alongside that, you're gonna make even more whites. Then, with that being said, if you know how the green window works this year, the green window has pure greens and you have kind of like full bar greens where it'll be a green, but it'll hit the rim a little bit. This badge helps you get even more full bar greens and you're gonna make more whites. So yeah, man, and the reason why there is like that, because the lightly contest, you'll get wide open, and then when you first start getting percentages, that's like a lightly contest. This badge helps it to where when you get those lightlies, it becomes easier to be able to get greens in those lightlies also. So yeah, sniper is very, very much just that overpowered. So yeah. Alright, so now that we went over pretty much both of the badges, which one is more overpowered? When it comes to which one is more overpowered, we gotta go into play and see which one is just that broken. Now, these are both incredibly broken things in the game when it comes to shooting. We're talking about contesting shots or hitting whites. Which one is more broken though? Hitting whites is very, very, very annoying. But the only aspect that is kind of broken to it is when it comes to getting those greens, and it's kind of contested, and sniper just helps it get that little bit much of a full bar, get a green. Because when it comes to hitting whites in this game, you do want to be open. Now there is those rare times where you're going to be contested and you do hit that white, which makes sniper overpowered. But when it comes to blinders, if we're talking about blinders, that is going to be reducing the contest, making it easier to get open, making it easier to get wide opens. And like I was saying when I was going over a sniper badge, you can hit whites in this game regardless. You put sniper alongside it, it just puts that up to a whole nother notch to make it even more broken for whites. But if we're just talking about in terms of which badge is more broken, people can play as crazy of defense as they possibly can against blinders, and they still probably just didn't get the perfect contest, so that blinders pretty much negated that, and you're able to get open and wide open and really low, lightly contested, be able to get greens and even hit whites. So yeah, I would probably say which one is more broken or overpowered. I probably have to go blinders, but I do understand people saying whites are just completely broken in the game, and it's very annoying. But a lot of the times people are just shooting open shots and they're hitting whites. But if people are hitting lightly, that's not a really high percentage of people hitting white lightly. It's not a crazy percentage of that. But when it comes to hitting wide opens and opens, it's a really, really high percentage of people hitting whites. And that's just how 2K made this game. Alright, next. Now, when it comes to the badge setup, which one has priority in a badge setup? So say for instance, you had pretty much only one badge to put on in a shooting badge setup. And this is for any 3-point rating. This is not for just low 3-point rating builds, because I know a lot of times if you have really low amount of badge points, you're gonna have a low 3-point rating. We're talking about pretty much if there's a badge that you have to put on first, there's a badge you have to put on first, which badge would you go with? Now, this is probably extremely close for a lot of people, because I know sniper is very, very overpowered. I know blinders is very, very overpowered. Very, very good badges for their respective reasons. One is for contest again, and one is for hitting more shots, just in general, whether it's whites or even getting those full bar greens. Now, what I would probably say is, when it comes to me personally, the first badge I put on every single time is blinders now. But at the beginning of the year, first badge I would put on is sniper. So this is just really, as I've gotten used to the game, I've gotten better at shooting. You know what I'm saying? I've gotten better at shooting, more consistent with my shot, got my shot down. I don't really need to use sniper as much as I need to use blinders, because blinders is just gonna make it harder for me to be guarded. So yeah, I would go with blinders, especially with what I be playing. When I be playing 5v5 a lot of time and I be lagging out and I really just go in there just trying to test stuff out, and I be getting double teamed pretty much the whole game. Blinders is really important for stuff like that. But if you at the park, you're not really the most comfortable with your shot already. You're not gonna be taking these risky shots where like you would have to even use blinders a lot of times. But I mean, the most competitive people, yeah, they would go blinders, but for like a casual, the most regular people, they're probably gonna go with sniper. I'm gonna be real. Most popular is probably gonna go with sniper before they go with blinders, because they just want to be able to hit their shots when they open. They just want to be able to hit their shots on a consistent rate. So this one is really person dependent. So I would say the more you play the game, blinders. But if we talk about in terms of totality, I would probably have to go with sniper. If I'm being non-biased, I'd probably have to go with sniper. Alright, so this is the last category. This is where we're going to pretty much figure out which one is better. So when it came to the badges, I gave y'all boys the description of each badge. I gave y'all pretty much how it worked. I pretty much went over which one is more broken, which one is more overpowered. Even went over the badge setup priority. This last one is just going to be going over which one is just better overall. Which one is going to be more useful. Which one is going to be more needed in a badge setup. Which one is going to be more broken. It's going to pretty much just be going over all aspects of the badges in comparison and seeing which one is better. So when it comes to these badges, there's very much benefits for both in terms of everything that you can do. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. Sniper, you're going to hit more shots. Blinders is going to be able to get you more open shots to be able to hit more shots. So as you play the game more, blinders, I would probably say in a bad setup, you're going to use it more. Sniper, off the rip, you can use it from the get-go. From day one, you're going to be able to throw sniper on and use it to its fullest extent. That's a fact. You're going to be able to use sniper to its fullest extent from day one. Blinders is something that you kind of have to get used to. Some people, it might even take more skill to even use blinders, because you have to do some crabs sometimes. You got to know how to use the screens. If you're using ice, you got to know how to move to get open using blinders. So you could argue that blinders, you know what I'm saying, it kind of does take a little bit more time to get used to it. But even with all that being said, I'ma personally go with blinders, because when I was going over to the overpowered and broken, I honestly don't think, I think it's close, but in terms of how close it was for the bad setup, I would say the broken and overpowered category, it was not nearly as close. And then when it comes to what's more useful, you know what I'm saying, or more needed, I would say blinders is more needed, because even without sniper, you can hit whites. You know what I'm saying? You can get greens. This game is just so easy to shoot. I would say you really don't necessarily have to have that badge on, but like if you just need a badge to put on to help you hit shots, that would probably be the first badge you should put on. But with that being said, when it comes to contest, you're gonna get contested if you don't have blinders on. But if you throw blinders on, it just makes the contest broken. It breaks the contest system. And yeah, I would say in terms of which one is better, I would probably have to go with blinders. But yeah, that is going to be what I believe out of the two shooting badges. These probably the two best ones, you know what I'm saying? I think I did a rankings video. I don't think I had sniper at 2, but I would probably say in terms of the majority of people, these would probably go down as the two best shooting badges in the game. And in my opinion, I believe blinders, as of right now, of me making this video, I would go with blinders. But yeah, man, put it down in the comments down below what you guys think is better, blinders or sniper. If you guys want more videos like this, like I said, put in the comments down below badges you want me to compare. When I do these type of videos, I kind of do want to compare badges in the same category, but I can do badges that kind of cancel out each other, like a posterizer versus rim protector. I can do something like that. Like a pickpocket versus unpluckable. I can do something like unstrippable versus ball stripper versus pickpocket. I can do a lot of badge videos like those. I can also, if you guys want me to go and do a detailed badge video, I can do that also. So yeah, in this video, I couldn't go and give y'all a lot of part gameplay because I have been having very bad connection issues, which is why I haven't been able to stream lately. So yeah, I did have some rec gameplays, but a lot of those rec gameplays I'm getting doubled a lot of the times. A lot of these rec games I lag out every single time, and honestly I don't really care about my rec record, so that's why I actually am going in the rec to get y'all boys the gameplay, to be able to test these badges, not just testing them in my career and stuff like that. So yeah, for that alone, put my you know what I'm saying, on the line, let me go ahead and get a like off y'all boys, hit that sub if you new. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try to get some more content like this as much as possible. I've been testing out lately next gen versus current gen. I think I finally tested out yesterday, so if you guys haven't watched that build video, you need to go watch that if y'all want me to do more next gen build videos or next gen videos in general. But yeah, without further ado, man, it's your boy Fitz, man, and I'm about to be, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!